Mash and this is Dan. Today we're going to go through a little sped up routine of what we do. We're going to start with puppies and we're going to move to some middle-aged dogs and then some fully trained dogs. So where do we start with puppies? So it's very easy to lose their concentration. So to start with, we've got to do a lot of running away and try and keep that little puppy with us as much as possible. If I stand still, this little puppy is going to get bored and it's going to run away from me. So all we've got to do is try and keep that focus on us. As a very good tip for training your dog, somewhere like here is definitely not the place to start a little puppy. But you see, I'm just getting this little touch and keeping that puppy with me. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bob down, encourage it to come in, and a little bit of praise, and then I'm going to run away and I'm going to do it again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a ball. So a little squeaking in my teeth there just to keep the puppy interested. So now I've shown it this little position of jumping up on me. So hopefully when we do a little retrieve in a minute, it's going to come rushing back to that position. So we're going to tease the puppy a little bit. So we make some little silly noise just to try and get that. And we're just looking for a little sit. And then we're just going to roll the ball out. So nothing too tricky. But as it's coming back, I'm going to run away from it to try and encourage it to me. Now it's likely to just try and go round. So you see, I just get that little bit of a touch. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. Lots of praise. So this is Bomber, and he's only, he's 15 weeks old. He's done a few little demos before, but what we're trying to do is we're going to try to get that straight out, straight back, no problems at all. Now normally what happens is everybody will try and make training a little bit too complex. They'll start adding too much. We're not asking them to jump through hoops of fire, we're just asking them to run out, pick the retrieve and come straight back to us. So that's a perfect little delivery from Bomber. We're going to move on to our next dog now, which is a slightly older Labrador. And the lesson from this little dog is quit while you're ahead. So nothing went wrong there. So that's a perfect little training session. So this dog's called Lungo. So it's just learning to go on the lead. And as you can see, it's quite timid. It's not sure. So we're just moving around. We maybe move a bit faster just to try and up the confidence. It's very strange. Surround sound listening to my voice. But why does a dog pull on the lead? Because it knows where it's going. So this little dog has no clue where it's going. Dan's just walking around, he's speeding up, he's slowing down, and he's changing direction a lot of the time. As soon as the dog knows where it's going, that's when they start to pull, because they know where the park is. And they basically know what's happening, and they're predicting the human. So we're just doing a tiny little sit and stay. But as you can see, so this dog is 6 months old. It's a Labrador, it's not a Spaniel, so it will be a little bit more forgiving. And then what we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do a retrieve. So Dan's going to be throwing it out, but now what we're doing is we're asking the dog to sit and be steady, and then we're just sending out. So it's going out with our permission. And then straight back to that lovely position again. So Dan's not got to work as hard. So he's not got to try and charm this little dog and run away from it. It's much more ingrained because we've gone over that position. We've done it again and again and again. And now what he's going to do, he's going to drop a memory out. So what this does is it means the dog can see the thing go out and walk away from the temptation. And once we're a certain distance away from it, Dan's going to turn around and he's going to try and send that little dog out for it. Now the most important thing about this exercise is that as soon as the dog picks it, it's straight back to the handler. It's not thinking about anything that's going on. And then there we got perfect delivery. Nice soft dog. And then we're just, if you turn around, we do one more in that direction, Dan.
Look.
So we're pushing this little dog a little bit today, just because she has been a little bit nervous at the shows before, and that's what we want to show you. They're not all the same. He's picking up the pace. We turn, nice and patient, send. Straight out and back. Oh, a little distraction. Good girl, good girl. And again, we will quit while we're ahead. So we had a tiny little tissue of all things to change what's going on out there. So, there we go. So again, we're moving on now, and we're a little bit older. So we've jumped a section, but this is more you're fully qualified. Been there, done it, dog. We do a little hunting first, yes, please. So what we're going to do, so springers aren't very good at sitting still. So we're going to throw a few dummies around just to check that little dog's steady. So with a dog that wants to run around like a lunatic, what we want to do, we want to make sure we got all the rules in there first. So the dog is staying nice and still and nice and calm. Also what we're doing here is we're letting the dog believe we have put something on the ground. Imagine there is some cover here. You have to, the dog's not silly. This is a dog that's been there, done it. It knows that there's no rabbits around, no cover. Hunt on when ready. So what we're supposed to do with these little dogs is they're supposed to demonstrate they can go left to right. This is quartering. And every time you hear Dan's little whistle, he's got a little pip on that whistle if you can hear it. But he's sending that little dog one side, then the other. And what we're doing is we're demonstrating that dog can go exactly where we ask it to under temptation. Now, spaniels should be able to stop on a whistle, which means stop, look at me, something's about to happen. Now, from there, what we're going to do, we're going to hunt on again. And because we don't have gunshot today, I'm going to clap my hands. But what also the spaniels should be able to do is they should stop to shot, which is, I'm going to simulate that in a second with my hands. Nearly. So not too bad. And then on the next one, what we're going to do you want me to throw that one down? So we're just going to, if you hunt her back this way, if that's so good. So what we're going to do, we're going to hunt back the other way now, and then what we're going to do is we're going to stop the dog under temptation. So I'm going to pretend I've got a rabbit, and I'm going to throw it in front of the dog whilst it's hunting, and hopefully we can stop the dog. Now it's very important that the dog doesn't see me throw this dummy, otherwise it's going to think I'm producing it. We have to let the dog think that they made it happen. So we're going left to right. Very enthusiastic. So here comes the rabbit. Didn't see it. Bang. I shot it though. So we're going to send her back for it. She knows exactly where she's going, and if she's in the wrong direction, Dan's going to help her out. And then straight back. Now Dan's just going to do a little bit of showing off just for a second. So he's going to show that he can throw a dummy, stop the dog on the way to it, and give it another choice. So as the dummy goes out, the dog sees it down. He's going to get another one ready. And then he'll send that little dog. Stop halfway. It means stop, look at me. We're going to put one to the right, one to the left. And then from there, so the easiest one is the one on the left, which is the one that fell the soonest. So we're going to push for the furthest one back. Good. Now from here what we're going to do is Dan's going to pretend that there is another one exactly where that was. No, if you want to throw it, throw. He's going to pretend that that's... So she's sitting out. Now he's going to send her. Stop halfway. And then we're going to push to the left and forget about that one that's further back. Oh, so she's gone wrong, pulled her back, and then we have that little bit of success. Well done, Isla. Very good. And then for this one, no stop whistle, we just send straight out to there. This will just give that dog the confidence back without predicting the stop whistle. I'll grab the other one. Straight back to Anne. Lead. Well done, Dan and Isla. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a group of dogs out now. This is where things normally go sideways. Oh, that was here. So we've got a few different dogs here. We've got red Labradors, black Labradors. Sit, and we'll have Isla. The little Springer still here. Sit. So we've got Chino, who's great nanny, who's having a little stretch there. Biscuit, sit. Sit. And what we're going to do now is the importance of the dog knowing their name. So I'm going to throw a dummy, and hopefully we're going to get one dog going at a time. They're not robots. It does go wrong sometimes. Sit. So as that's out, Chili. And we've got 2 go already. Good start, Sam. Here. Here. Here, Sam. Come here, Sam. That's it. So he's the only boy in the group. Sit. And he's probably a little wound up by these ladies. Jules, come take him down. So we're going to take him away. Sorry, Sammy. Nice and quick. That's the first demo he's ever been. The walk of shame back to the trailer. Good boy. Away you go. You can see how keen he is, but well done, Sam, for getting it wrong. Good. Chili. Oh, Jesus. Very clever, guys. Right. Well, we can't put any more away. Sit. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to stand in between a little bit, try and help myself out. So as soon as that goes out, but hallelujah. That's always it's always nice when it eventually. Now because she ran in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her back, but I'm going to let her keep that in her mouth so she's not in a hurry to get back out thinking about something else. Sit. Good. 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 Good girl. Good. And we do the same with Chili as well. We'll just get her to hold it. Sit. Sit. And these have all been mums recently, so they've had the best part of a year off. Sit. Tilt. Sit. Good. Isla. And just so you can see, this is Dan's little dog, and this was out with Dan just a minute ago, but she's happy to work for me as well. And in she comes. Lovely. So now what I do is I take all those little dummies away. Good. And that's our demonstration complete, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dan. Well done, girls.
Except for mine being half as good.
Well, very many thanks indeed to Ash Cunliffe and to the dogs of the Mordor Gundog display team.